Well, if you got talent, the Mind Builders Creative Arts Center is holding a street festival talent show, and all talents are welcome. The auditions will be taking place on Friday, September 6th from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., located at 3415 Allenville Avenue. To schedule an audition, call 718-652-6256, and again, that's 718-652-6256. For more information, visit mind-builders.org. A street co-naming ceremony was held in the Castle Hill section in honor of the 2nd Lieutenant John Sickle, a member of the World War plane Wham Bam Thank You Ma'am, which was down behind enemy lines. Our BronxNet reporter Arlene Makoko has the story.
From now on, the corner of Newbold and Havemeyer Avenues will be co-named 2nd Lieutenant John N. Sokol Place.
Thank you. This is quite an honor for our family.
It'll be 75 years to the date that Lieutenant Sokol, who lived right here on Newbold Avenue, and several of his crew members from their plane, the Wham Bam Thank You Ma'am, was down behind enemy lines during World War II.
The circumstances under his demise were very horrific. He was killed, savagely and viciously beaten by German citizens, and he was shot and executed by a German officer while in the service of his nation.
And now the story of the 20-year-old who enlisted as a volunteer will never be forgotten. Bronx leaders were there to recognize his service, including New York City Councilmember Ruben Diaz Sr., who sped the way for the plaque unveiling after being approached by East Bronx History Forum President Richard Vitaco, who discovered his name at a local cemetery.
It happened about 3 years ago. I was doing some research in St. Raymond's, and I was going through the cemetery and for some other stuff, and I stumbled upon his name in the gravesite. Took a picture of it, said let me go home, research it, and there was just a wealth of information about John Sokol, and there were 2 books written about him, one called Wolf's Angel, another one called The Last Mission of the Wham Bam Boys.
He held on to the information for about a year, then decided his story had to be told.
He was honored in the town in which he was murdered in Russelheim, Germany. He was honored also in Poole, Georgia, where his squadron was from. And I said to myself, well, why is he not honored here in the Bronx?
And it was absolutely terrifying to us as kids. And now when it comes out, you say to yourself, oh my goodness, and you know how many soldiers go through so many terrible things today.
2nd Lieutenant Sokol's niece, Nicolette Baum, participated in the ceremony and was joined by her brother, Michael Sokol, who is a Vietnam vet.
When I came home on leave, my father told me the whole story at one time. I had to be careful and said, what happened to Uncle John?
He was 24. They were all so young. My mother was 3 months pregnant at the time.
Madeline Teramy, daughter of pilot Norman Rogers, is joined by Sarah Teramy, her daughter, who also called the ceremony an honor.
It's really amazing that strangers who did not know them took the time to research and learn and really want to remember what happened 75 years ago.
For BronxNet, this is Arlene Makoko.
That's all for Bronx Updates.